The Mahakumbh or Kumbh Mela is a major Hindu festival and pilgrimage, recognized as one of the largest religious gatherings in the world. It occurs at four sacred locations in India: Prayagraj, Allahabad, Haridwar, Ujjain, and Nashik. Each site is associated with a holy river: Ganga, Yamuna, Saraswati, Prayagraj, Ganga, Haridwar, Kshipra, Ujjain, and Godavari, Nashik. Significance: the Kumbh Mela is rooted in Hindu mythology and the story of the churning of the ocean, known as the Samudra Manthan. During the churning, the nectar of immortality, Amrit, was produced, and drops of it fell at the four sacred sites. The festival celebrates the spiritual significance of these locations and the nectar types of Kumbh Melas. Purnakumbh Mela, 12 years, held every 12 years at a specific location. Ardh Kumbh Mela, 6 years, held halfway between two Purnakumbh Melas, only at Haridwar and Prayagraj 3. Mahakumbh Mela, 144 years, occurs once in 12 Purnakumbh cycles, exclusively in Prayagraj 4. Kumbh Mela. Annual events are celebrated in smaller scales at various locations. Rituals: Snan, holy bath. Pilgrims take a dip in the sacred rivers, believing it purifies their sins and leads to salvation. Puja and yajnas. Rituals, prayers, and fire ceremonies are performed. Religious discourses. Saints and spiritual leaders conduct teachings and discussions. Processions. Ascetics and spiritual leaders, especially the Naga Sadhus, participate in grand processions. Key features: Naga Sadhus, naked ascetics who renounce worldly attachments and are one of the main attractions. Akharas, monastic groups or sects gather for debates, rituals, and processions. Astrological timing. The timing of the Kumbh Mela is determined by specific planetary alignments, especially the position of Jupiter and the Sun impact. Spiritual awakening. It serves as a platform for millions to deepen their spirituality. Cultural exchange. A melting pot of diverse traditions, practices, and philosophies. UNESCO recognition. The Kumbh Mela was inscribed on UNESCO's representative list of the intangible cultural heritage of humanity in 2017. Next event. The next Purna Kumbh Mela will be held in Prayagraj in 2025. The origins of the Kumbh Mela can be traced back to ancient Hindu mythology and Vedic literature, making it thousands of years old. While its exact historical starting point is unclear, the festival has both mythological and historical roots. Mythological origin. The Samudra Manthan, churning of the ocean, is the primary mythological story associated with the Kumbh Mela. According to this tale, gods, devas, and demons, asuras, churned the ocean of milk to obtain the nectar of immortality, Amrit. During the process, a fight broke out, and drops of Amrit spilled over four locations: Prayagraj, Allahabad, Haridwar, Ujjain, and Nashik. These places became sacred, and rituals of purification began to commemorate the event. This story appears in ancient texts such as the Bhagavata Purana, Vishnu Purana, and Mahabharata, suggesting that the festival's origins lie in Vedic times. At least 2000-3000 BCE historical evidence. Rigveda 1500-1200 BCE. References to bathing rituals in sacred rivers suggest that the concept of spiritual purification through water is ancient. Mahabharata, circa 400 BCE, 400 CE. The text mentions the significance of bathing at the confluence of rivers Triveni Sangam at Prayagraj for spiritual benefits. Chinese traveler Xuanzang, 7th century CE. The first recorded historical evidence of the Kumbh Mela was provided by Xuanzang, who documented a large gathering of pilgrims in Prayagraj during the reign of King Harshavardhana, 7th century CE. This suggests that the festival was already well established by then. Evolution over time. Vedic era. Ritualistic bathing in rivers for purification began. Early historical period. Sacred texts formalized the significance of specific rivers and locations. Medieval period, the Aharas monastic sects began participating, adding a grander dimension to the festival. Modern era, the British recognized its significance and institutionalized its organization in the 19th century. Conclusion. While the mythological origins date back thousands of years to the Vedic period, the historical evidence of Kumbh Mela as a large-scale festival can be traced to the 7th century CE, making it over 1,300 years old as an organized event. Its enduring legacy highlights the blend of mythology, spirituality, and tradition in Indian culture. The Mahakumbh Mela 2025 in Prayagraj, Uttar Pradesh, is anticipated to be one of the largest human gatherings ever, with an estimated attendance of around 400 million, 40 crore people over its 45-day duration from January 13th to February 26, 2025. To accommodate this massive influx, extensive preparations are underway. Infrastructure development. Renovation of 92 roads and beautification of 17 roads to improve accessibility. Construction of 30 pontoon bridges using 308 pontoons 28 are already completed. Installation of 800 multilingual signages to guide pilgrims, over 400 have been installed. Laying of 269,000 checkered plates in the Mela area to facilitate movement transportation. Operation of approximately 13,000 trains over 50 days, including 10,000 regular and 3,000 special trains, to manage the influx of pilgrims. Implementation of unidirectional movement strategies at railway stations to prevent congestion security measures. Deployment of around 50,000 police personnel to ensure the safety of attendees. Introduction of a biometric attendance system for police personnel to enhance security management, sanitation, and health services. Establishment of advanced sanitation standards with one sweeper for every 10 toilets and supervisors monitoring batches of sweepers. Deployment of 407 doctors and over 700 paramedical staff to provide 24-hour medical services, including specialized care for women and children. Setting up a 100-bed temporary central hospital to cater to medical emergencies. These comprehensive arrangements aim to ensure a safe, organized, and spiritually enriching experience for the millions of devotees expected to participate in the Mahakumbh Mela 2025.